Well, howdy do, buckaroos. How the heck are you? I got a brand new one. It was released on June 1st. Oh, excuse me while I have an itch there. It came out on June 1st. I picked it up on June 5th, and it is June 5th as I'm doing this video. Although, I will say that the bottle says it was packaged on 5/18, but it actually didn't hit the stores until the 1st, so they held on to it for a little bit. But I'm still less than a month old on this brand new IPA from Springfield Brewing Company. Green Ghost, India Pale Ale, big punch of citrus, melon, and pine notes from Citra and Centennial hops, 6.5%, 65 IBUs, described on their website as a West Coast style IPA. Yeah, there is a lot of melon on the nose. Actually, I'm getting a lot of melon. I'm getting honeydew and cantaloupe specifically, if you want to know. If you don't want to know, I just told you anyway. They describe it as being dank on their website. I'm going to read just a little bit here. Green Ghost IPA was first brewed as a summer seasonal, and its release commemorates one of our favorite things about summers in the Ozarks. To make this dank brew, see, it's dank. To make this dank brew, we added heaps of Citra and Centennial hops from the lovely hop growers in the Pacific Northwest. This hop duo gives a big punch of citrus, melon, pine aroma notes in the nose. Oh, there you go. So there we go. That describes her pretty well. Get that bottle where you can read her well. There we go. Nice artwork. Oh, the nose is fantastic. Yeah, there's, citrus out of melon. I really noticed that melon right away. You certainly get some of that pine. Specific citrus, I'm going to say grapefruit. I'm going to say some tangerine. I think you're going to find some mango in there as well. Oh my God. I think I just jizzed a little down my leg. Oh my gosh. Holy smoky. Got something in there. Well, I thought I saw something in my beer. Well, got stuff floating around. That's the dangers of drinking outside, my friends. But I do love drinking outside when I get a chance. I do. I like sitting on the patio having a beer. Is it optimal to get the best nose, to get the flavor? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of school of thought there, but for me, it's about enjoyment. And sometimes being outside, having a beer is very enjoyable. I'm about the whole, I'm about the total picture, man. This is crazy good. Yeah, it's wow. This was only 8.5 a 6-pack, and I'm gonna tick off some pretentious craft beer folks. Every time I bring this up, they get angry with me, but I'm going to talk about price. $8.49 a 6-pack. $8.49 a 6-pack. There are some IPAs on the market running about $15 a 6-pack. I commented on one. On my Facebook page, the Beer Whisperer. I did a written review on one, and I said that the 15 I thought was rather high, and then someone remarked, well, it's a quality beer, Tom, you got to pay for a quality beer. Here I have a quality beer, every bit as quality as that $15 a 6-pack beer. Somebody's overcharging you, but there is that pretentious wing of craft beer drinkers that wants to pay $15 a 6-pack. They don't want to stoop to pay an $8.49 a 6-pack. Man, that's beneath them. It's like those wine drinkers that say, I can't drink anything less than $50 a bottle. I can't drink anything less than $100 a bottle. Unfortunately, we're getting craft beer snobs just like that. Hey, $8.49, every bit as quality as that 6-pack you paid $15 for, you morons. Oh, this thing's amazing. It truly is. It's just using my New Providence glass. New Providence is a young brewery. They're only a couple months old, out of Rogers, Arkansas. They're also doing some fine work out there. Springfield Brewing Company's really been doing it since '97. I mean, they've been, but it's really been in the last, I don't know, 5-6 years maybe, that they've just seriously stepped up their game. I mean, they are contenders in my opinion right now. There was a time I was kind of hard on them, you know, because it seemed like they weren't moving in a direction. The beers kind of stayed the same. But now that I try some of those beers, like Walnut Street Wheat, for instance, or their Paul's Pale Ale, those beers are actually just brilliant as is, and I shouldn't have been as hard on them as I was, because craft beer was moving. You know, in fact, they quit making their 11-point Pilsner, and I wish they'd bring that beer back, because it was just absolutely amazing. I was really craving it this year, really wanting a good Pilsner. That really was one of the very best American craft Pilsners. I wish they'd bring it back, even if they just bring it back seasonally. I think that was just a brilliant Pilsner. It had those nice bready malts, you know, a little bit of peppery finish from the hops. It was just a brilliantly done Pilsner. But see, now they've really, I mean, they've stepped up their game with a beer like this and getting it out there where people can buy it and not just having it in the brew pub. Excuse me, I got a burp here. Excuse me. It's just a brilliantly done beer. It's as good as any of the style of IPA on the market, and I got to tell you, there's something about it that is just the particular blend. The way it comes together is just gorgeous for me. You certainly feel a lot of citrus. I'm personally, you get a lot of that melon on the nose, but I'm getting some in the body as well, right in the middle. Again, honeydew, cantaloupe kind of notes or flavors or what I'm getting along with the aromas. Certainly a lot of pine at the end. There's some grapefruit floating around in there. I'm getting some tangerine. Some folks might get some mango, who knows. Might even find some pineapple. I think I'm feeling a little apricot as well, a little stone fruit action happening. Who knows? The bottom line, it is a beyond brilliant. I mean, wow. I mean, 8.5 a 6-pack. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. It is a beyond brilliant IPA from Springfield BrewCo Company. They are contenders, man. I mean, they were overlooked for a while amongst some of the best breweries, and we've got Mothers in town that's doing some nice stuff. White River has kind of stepped up their game lately as well. But wow, Springfield BrewCo Company, this beer should not be overlooked. If you're a serious IPA guy, this is really one you got to try. This thing is beyond brilliant, I'm telling you what. Oh God, yeah, I may have maybe dribbling a little down my leg. Oh my gosh, this thing's amazing. Wow. Wasn't trying to drink it fast, but holy Moses, it's brilliant. Yeah, this is definitely one I've got to send to some beer friends. Wow, I don't even know what. There's some other flavors I'm just now picking up. Quite frankly, I'm probably going to pick up flavors on beer 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, which is one reason I'm not a ticker. You know, there are folks that want to buy one beer and never visit it again. I don't know. I just don't think you ever get, if you just have that one beer just to try to, you know, dissect it and do a beer review with it, I don't think you really fully appreciated it. You know, I just don't think you do. Because you're trying so hard to discern certain things that you're not just sitting back, relaxing, and enjoying what it has to offer. And this really is a beer, I mean, that you really want to sit back and enjoy what it has to offer. You know, I always do a video. I like to buy a 6-pack because I do a video for one. Then I'll take one and sit down. I typically do a written review or overview on my Beer Whisperer Facebook page. But with the others, sometimes I give some away to friends, but I want to sit back and just drink it where I'm not writing anything, where I'm not doing a video, and that's when you really enjoy the beer the most. So that's my issue with tickers, is I don't think they're really appreciating the beer. I think they're trying so hard to get something out of it that they're not appreciating the beer. You know, because it's you know, if you're trying to do a review, if you're just trying to do a review, it's work. You know, it's not pleasure. So you got to sit back and enjoy one. That's why I don't typically buy singles. I'm not a ticker. I'm not a collector. I'm not a whale hunter. I'll leave that for the pretentious folks to be tickers, collectors, and whale hunters. I am a craft beer drinker, my friends. I enjoy what I buy, and I think that's kind of getting lost a lot. I mean, I'm not unique among craft beer drinkers. There's a lot of us out here that just want to enjoy the beer, but it does tend to get lost in that pretentious wing of collectors, tickers, and whale hunters that want to hijack the movement from us folks that were here from the very beginning. Mercy. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer. Wow, Green Ghost. Yeah, I mean, I don't rate beers. I don't give grades. Mostly because I don't think most people that do so know what the hell they're doing. There is no set criteria. Most of them are just pulling grades after Keister. For me, it's simple. It's either a buy again or a not buy again. This is a buy again, but quite frankly, if I was giving it a grade, if I was that type to sit back and say, okay, do I take off a point here? For me, it is an absolute perfect American craft India Pale Ale, American craft version of an India Pale Ale, or a West Coast style, whatever you'd want to call it. For me, this beer is absolutely brilliant. It's as good as any I've ever had, and it may be one of the very best. I'm not kidding you. Wow.